What's
Oh,
up, everyone?
yay.
Welcome again to another live stream. If you don't know me, my name is Nuno, PHP developer, and Laravel and Livewire, and today Flux, so everything in between. And today, I'm with here with the mighty Caleb Porzio. Nice to see you, dude. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you, Nuno?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Such a privilege to have you here, dude, on this stream.
Same, dude. Same. I got both chats up. I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? I'm ready to
Yeah.
go as well. Yeah. By the way, chat, if you don't know, today we are going to basically use Livewire Flux, which was probably one of the best presentations at LaraCon US, if not the best. Caleb Porzio bringing some of that natural talent to LaraCon US, and the presentation about Livewire Flux was absolutely amazing. So I have a question up front, Caleb. I have already a question, okay?
Yeah.
How are you so talented, like public speaking wise? Come on, man. You must rehearse like 700 times, basically, right?
I have a natural knack for stage presence, plus I rehearse a ton.
Oh, okay. You rehearse a
But
ton, yeah.
I get crazy nervous, just so you know. Like, I get so nervous. I think
Yeah.
I get way more nervous than you. Then I don't know. Everybody gets nervous, but I get really nervous. So it's not like something that's like, oh, I'm just walking out, hanging out. It just, I don't know.
Yeah. At LaraCon US, when I was going out of that smoke, like the smoke thing, I was literally almost throwing
Yeah.
up. Literally, the
Yeah, I
vomit
know.
was right here, I was literally
Yeah,
like,
every
I'm doing,
Laracon, I'm
I'm
about to
so,
throw up.
I'm so normal, and almost throwing up literally on stage,
Yep.
Anyways,
Last
nice.
last year at Laracon, I felt like I was going to throw up mid talk.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, I just for some reason got like hot and sweaty, and
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, somebody said Caleb's sound is too high, Nuno's is too low. I can
Okay.
lower mine. You can raise yours.
I will lower your voice. It's all right.
Oh yeah, okay. You got the stuff. You got the power.
Yeah, I got the power. All right, chat. Now it should be a
Great.
little bit better now, okay? If there is anything you spot on this stream, you just let me know, okay? Because today I'm sharing my entire screen. We have literally 3 windows. We have 2 cams. We have everything. I'm screen sharing at the same time. There is 3 microphones, lightning, everything in Caleb. So things will go off rails. Anyways. Welcome everyone. Nice to see so many familiar faces here on the chat. Some of you were yesterday with me here preparing this live stream today, because today we are here to see Livewire Flux, built and created by Caleb Porzio. So what I have done, dude, I can be honest with the stream. Basically, I've invited you, Caleb, to come to my stream, okay? And I knew a little bit what Flux is about, right? But I never used it. So I wanted to be like the most surprised as possible with Flux. And the only thing I have done so far is literally I created a fresh Laravel application on stream. And as you can see, is the most beautiful Laravel application you probably have seen of, is literally the PHP to-dos. I have my list of to-dos, as you can see right here, there is a search.
Beautiful.
There is a search, it's not working, but there is a search. And I also have a filter, What else do I have? I can delete to-dos if I want to with a wire confirm. Yes. Huh?
Nice. Wire confirm. Not a lot of people know about that. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, even people who know a lot about Livewire, I'm like, just use wire confirm.
Oh,
It's
really?
the best. Anyway.
I have wire confirm. I have selectors, as you can see. I have colors. I have visibility. So, I can just come here. I can just come, hi, Caleb, completed, red, visibility public, and created to do, and will appear here, And the color I've chosen is basically on the background, as you can see, like background color, red. But here's the status. Here's this label. Either is public or not. If there is no public, there is no label. So what else? I can delete again. Delete it's not done yet, lol, So we'll
it's not done yet. Nice.
It's not done yet, yeah. But I can, I can come here, create another to-do and another to-do. This one I'm going to call it like Nuno, maybe, And what else? I can put it on progress, visibility private, color green. And now you see the green. So the green is here, and the blue is there and the red is there, okay? So I can delete, I can filter by pending or by in progress, and I can search for them. So if I search for Nuno, I will see Nuno, I have also breadcrumb, as you can see, like this very nice UX experience. Okay.
Yep.
And what else do I have? I have this label which says that this thing is required. This
Nice.
is how much as expert as a UI I am, you know.
This is great.
This is required.
This is a real alley-oop for Flux. It's like,
yeah. Anyways, and if I click on create, I have also this thing, which tells me the same thing as this thing, but now it's red because I have actually not put it, you know. What else do I have? I have this about page as well. You know, in this about page, I have a title, I have a description, some cool features about this app, and some common questions. I have a subscribe to newsletter at the end with a button subscribe, okay? So, I am expecting that Livewire Flux will just come here like perfect, you know, to solve all of my UI problems because I suck doing UIs. But, you know, you let me know, The only thing I have done, I must tell you this. So, this has Livewire. Okay, so I have like a to-do create component. I have this to-do list. Both are full page components. So on my web PHP file, I'm literally returning all of them like this. Just simple, normal, easy peasy.
Very surprised you didn't use Volt here, Nuno. I think you wrote Volt.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't use Volt. I didn't. Yeah. Such a shame, man. Anyways, so Livewire components, yeah, cool stuff. And what else do I need to show you? I think that's it. Oh, and I have typed on the console, you know, chat. I'm always, you know, up straight front to you. The only thing I have typed on the console is composer require, and I'm going to show it to the chat. I've typed composer require. Think was Livewire Flux. Yeah, I've typed this thing. Okay, chat. I have typed this thing right here. And I think I have done Flux activate. That's it. Okay. Yep. So what is next, Caleb? What should I do?
You need the layout. We need a layout so that this thing looks good.
Right. And people usually can know about that where? On the Flux website, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you saying is basically this little thing right here where I need to add these little styles to my layout, correct?
Yeah, so definitely got to do that. Yeah, so go into like your base layout, whatever that
Which is this one.
Layouts app. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, add Flux styles and add Flux scripts.
Okay, Flux styles would be on the add, so just literally right here.
Yep.
And Flux scripts will be at the end of my body tag, basically.
Yep.
Okay. So that's done. And then I need to set up my Tailwind CSS, am I right?
Yep.
Which is also just copy paste, I believe.
Yeah, copy paste, Tailwind config. Just Tailwind needs to know to bundle all of our, build all of Flux stuff.
Okay, just right here.
That's it. Inside content, yeah, yep.
All right, that's done. What is this?
Right. And then you could skip that if you want. I don't know. You could add it. It's the font that we designed Flux with. So it's like we recommend you use Inter, because it's designed with it. But I mean, it's not going to be that big of a deal if you don't, but it'll look nicer if you do.
Yeah, so, let's do it. So I guess I just copy paste, right?
Yep.
All right. Just below this little Flux styles. And this thing. So just literally 2 links copy pasted to my add tag. All right. And I guess I need to use them on my Tailwind CSS configuration. Okay. So theme and then font family, whatever, right? Okay. Nice. All right. That was easy, man. So I guess we have Flux installed at the moment. Am I right?
Yep, we got Flux. Yeah, load it up and make sure that it like looks pretty much the same kind of. All right. So the next move is to get like a sidebar layout or a header layout, but you already got the sidebar going. So if you just go to Flux in the sidebar of Flux, go to layouts, sidebar, and let's grab the top one. I think that's probably good.
This one, right? And people can literally just click on the code and see the code itself. Am I right? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so I would copy the whole body tag probably so that you get like the BG and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just copy the whole body tag. I think I put @flux script. Yeah. Yep.
Nice. So I just copy all of it, right?
Yeah. You'll have
Gotcha.
to add a slot manually, but
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put it just right here, and then we
Sure.
walk through, just adjusting things.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So this, I will give it some spacing like this. All right. I guess, what would be the next thing to do? Just migrate one thing at a time, or should I just show what we have at the moment?
Mm, Well, what we have would be kind of gnarly because both of them are currently like existing. So, I mean, you only
Mhm.
have like 3 links, right? So let's just find those 3 links.
Wow, it just looks like this by default?
It looks like that by default. That's
You
it.
have night mode, dude?
Oh, dude, come on. We got dark mode. I mean, we have like real dark mode. I mean, not to toot our own horns, but we spend so much time
Uh-huh.
making sure everything looks perfect in dark mode. It's
Wow.
the bane of my existence, actually.
So
But
oh, and responsive as well.
it's responsive. It's true. Yep. Yep. The
Dude.
nav items are a little bit bigger in responsive mode so that they can, like they're better click targets for your thumb on mobile and everything.
Shut, are you seeing
Um,
this? Like literally dark mode and responsive just by
Dark
default.
mode. hmm
Oh my god, and transitions
Um,
look nice as well.
yeah, we should develop. Can you put it in light mode though, or is that how do you force it
Where
into
do I
light mode?
do that? Yeah.
Just for like a stream or something? I think it would be more. I don't know.
Right.
I always like default to dark mode or sorry, default to light mode, and then
Yeah. Do you know how can I do that on Safari?
yeah. How do you force dark mode? I mean, you could just put your whole computer in dark mode, but you don't want to do that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Probably there's probably a DevTools thing. Let's just do this for fun. Open up DevTools.
Give me a second here.
That's nice looking dark one, not
How
just
about now?
inverted color.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, nice.
Somebody lied. No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
All right. So now we can replace, I mean, you can drop search at the top. We can just replace the stuff with your app stuff in the sidebar. Get your links in there for to-dos and whatnot.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just roll back what I have removed. Okay. And we have already 80 people on the chat across YouTube and Twitch, which is unbelievably awesome. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I can see some familiar faces already from previous streams. Thank you so much for coming today. Today we are here with the mighty Caleb Porzio, the creator of Livewire, the creator of Sushi, the creator of Flux. Man, what haven't you created? Jesus Christ. And we are just so lucky to have him. And yeah, Caleb, man, I have a question for you. I always had this question, by the way.
Yeah.
So you are from Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
What is your deal with fishing? You just go to fish? It's just your hobby?
I love fishing. I haven't fished in forever because I have 2 babies.
Oh, congratulations.
And they don't let me fish that much. But yeah, it's even not like a particularly great like place to get into fishing, but I just love fishing. Well, I shouldn't say that. I could like spit into the Great Lakes from my house. So
yeah, man.
But I don't know, dude. Have you ever fished in general? Have you ever fished, period?
Well, when I was young, I used to do that with my dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Then for some reason, I just stopped doing it. I don't know why, because it was almost therapeutic for
Same
me.
here.
I
think that's the case for so many people.
Yeah.
But just I don't know, like 7 or 8 years ago, I just decided like to fish for fun. Like let's try to catch a fish. I don't know. And then I just, you pull the thread and you end up it's great. Yep.
Anyways, we do have So what I will do, dude, is just revert my changes, and now I do have my old body back. So I will try to see what can I put on top, I don't have much, so probably I will, just because I don't have much. You know what I will do, dude? I'm gonna literally just apply the changes I want to your Flux deal, because I don't have much. I have literally a few tags, you know what I mean? Like just a few links, and that's it. So I feel like probably what I would do is just
just find a nav item or whatever.
Yeah.
And
All right, so I'm gonna go scroll all the way top, and I can see that the first thing this has is like this Flux sidebar. And within this sidebar, I can have a few components, including my own logo, which is quite nice, which is what I see right here. I do have this search, which I will remove if you don't mind. So I can see that Flux is highly customizable as well. I can just literally just remove what I don't want, right?
Yeah, so super composable. You just delete anything you don't want.
Absolutely cool. Do you mind if I keep this favorites thing for my to-dos and remove everything else? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
So I'm going to remove everything else.
Oh, because you'll put the to-dos inside the favorites?
Yeah, the create to-do. What do you think? Bad idea, right?
All right. Sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah, the way I was thinking is, so the addings will be to-dos, you know?
Yeah.
Probably a bad idea. David Hill from Laravel is probably screaming at me already, but I will do, not to-dos, to-dos. Yeah, and this will be create to-do. And then I will remove this. All right, I was wondering, did you saw like previously we had some small badge with a count of to-dos? How can I do that with Flux? Is that possible?
Yeah, sure. Yep. I think, let me make sure badges are, I don't know if we can do badges inside of the group. But let's try it. So it should be navlist group. It's not going to work, but just add literally say badge equals 12. I don't know, or whatever.
You mean like right here?
Yeah. Let's just see. It's not going to work, but it'd be cool if it did.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I got to add that. You can add it to navlist items.
You mean like
not
here?
The group itself. Yeah.
Oops, my bad. Second. Right here, I believe, right? So badge, and I would give a number, right? Ooh. Yep. That doesn't look bad.
I add it to the groups, man. I'm going to be taking notes because I'm sure we're going to come across a million things.
Really? And you know what I will do here? I'm going to literally just type to-do count, you know, using models on my views.
Nice. Yep. Love it.
Nice. I have 3 to-dos. And I assume that the links will be just right here, right? So I can have route, and this will be to-do create. Yeah, let's go. And can I have links on my group as well, or it's not possible?
No, that's just an expand collapse.
Right.
Thing,
oh, I see. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So I would probably, I don't know. Maybe just put it in like a separate nav item. So you could,
Got you. So this would be potentially to-dos list, which will have, you know, list of to-dos, and probably at the end of this group, I assume I can have another Flux. Oh, sure, do I have auto completion? How is it even possible? Nice. Was this intentional in your side, or?
I have no idea. Is it Laravel idea or something?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe I saw a tweet come across that they added Flux autocomplete. That's cool.
Oh, really? How about these icons right here? What can I use? Anything, or?
It's hero icons by default.
Okay.
Hero icons or whatever.
Do you have an idea of an icon that you have in mind for something
list of to-dos?
Yeah.
I'll look up, let me open up hero icons. I'm just going to search list. So list -bullet. Let's do that.
Okay. I'm going to just put this here. And you said what? Excuse me?
List -bullet.
List hyphen. What is an hyphen, dude? Oh, this?
Hyphen like dash.
Yeah. This bullet like this?
Yeah, like that.
Gotcha. And for the about page, do you have any recommendation?
For about?
Yeah.
What's an about? Document? I don't know.
Let's use the document. Yeah, that works. Nice. Yeah. Gotcha. So I can have literally my list of to-dos with a small batch right there. I have my app name in an icon, and probably I have also this about, which, you know, doesn't display anything because I need this to use the slot here, the slot deal. So what is this space thing, by the way?
Yeah, so this is basically remove the spacer just for fun.
Done. Oh.
Yeah, so a spacer just literally, it's like pushes everything away from itself. It's a pattern I got from Swift UI. Like when you are designing things for like mobile, there's no, you know, there's just like V stacks and H stacks, horizontal stacks, vertical stacks, and you space things out with spacers instead of using Flexbox and items. So spacers are great. Like I think you'll fall in love with them because it prevents like you needing a bunch of Flex wrappers to have one thing over to the side and the other.
Gotcha.
I don't know. So yeah, that's what spacers. It's literally Flex 1. It's a div with Flex 1, which is like grow 1, shrink 1, maybe. I don't know.
Gotcha. And at the end, I can have my settings, my user profile with, logout, changing users. Nice. Gotcha. And all of this, I just assume because it's probably it. I can just, put this within a Livewire component and have my on clicks and, all the stuff I regularly do with Livewire, which is pretty cool. All right. So let's work a little bit on the slot deal, which I believe, let me try to guess, will be within somehow the main thing, probably just literally right here,
Do it. Yep.
Bam, slot. Wow. Nice. Man, that was nice. Okay. Just out of curiosity, do you ever would see like this side? Because I was, you were showing me this thing on the layouts. And there is a header as well. Can you use together the weather in the sidebar as well?
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Sure. Yeah, if you want a header. There's actually an example. I mean, you do whatever you want. You could grab that one, but in sidebar, there's a second example. So you're on the header page. If you go to the sidebar page, there's a second example with header, like whatever. It's literally the same code. It's just the same header component. But this is more minimal. Like you won't have to delete as much stuff.
Gotcha. So this...
So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so you just stick that after sidebar and then you're good.
Like this little thing?
Yeah, just grab all of header and and then you can just copy that, paste it after sidebar.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Something I'm very surprised is that with Flux, it seems that you just copy paste little things and everything else just adjusts themselves. You know what I mean?
Which is the goal.
Yeah, which is
although you're actually about to break because do it, but it's going to break because we already have a header for mobile.
Okay.
So we'll have to just figure out how we want to reconcile.
All right, so I'm going to copy the other, right here.
Yeah.
And this one, should I remove it or I just leave it?
Paste it over that one. Just
below, right?
Replace. Actually, just replace that whole. Replace that whole header with this one.
Okay.
See what that does.
Ooh. Okay. Nice.
Yep. So then it should, like when you collapse the page, it should put the sidebar toggle in that header. Yeah. Nice. So that and then it drops the actual header like down as a secondary header. So
so I have all my sidebar right here, and I have also this stuff right here, and this will be the tabs basically of my app.
Yeah.
Which is literally nothing at the moment. So what I'll probably will do to keep things a little bit more realistic is here I'm going to call to-dos. This will be, this will be route to-dos list. And probably nothing else for now. Oh, do you have a way of actually having this current, like...
You just delete it. It'll do it automatically. I just had that in there. I should remove that. That's just for the demo.
Like, what do you mean you remove it and it will just do it automatically?
It's just like request is matches, it should at least. Does it not? It's not.
No, yeah.
What page are you on? You're on
to-dos, which is the
so you're in / to-dos, and if you don't have current on there, it's basically using it's just using request is. So why wouldn't request is be working? Go back to the source code. And you have an href. Does somebody in chat know? I think the .env URL has to match. Okay. Yeah, change the .env URL. Let's just see if that's it.
Oh yeah, I'm using like the like Laravel Valley. Everyone is like on my previous streams. Everyone complains like, "Why are you not using Herd?" Like I'm still using Valley with Adam.
That's crazy, dude.
2015 stuff.
You're nuts. Herd is what's up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just restart my local server.
What is that about?
I don't even know. Yeah, probably this is not even ready to receive this kind of Valet stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Wild. To keep it simple, Let me go here. What is happening?
Bro, what do you got going on?
I have no idea.
Broken pipe in, wait, okay, let's just read it. So Illuminate Foundation server, file put contents, standard out,
Yeah, I have no idea.
add the port, they're all saying. So I think you probably need the port in the URL bar as well, or just the app URL?
Yeah, I did remove the, I did revert the changes though, so.
Yeah, right. Maybe you're running. Dude, I have no idea how to fix that.
Wait a sec.
This is what that's for.
We're chilling. Oh, it's like, it's not killing this is why you don't use Valet anymore. But I'm gonna fix this for all of you,
I mean, Valet works just like Herd, where you can park it. So you have yeah. Oh, so that's a lot better. What in the world, man?
Oh, it was still running. That's why. All right, I had all of this still running. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, we're back. Come down. We're back.
Right, he's using PHP Artisan Serve, so you're not using Valet.
No. Just old school. Okay, I have one server. What happens if I do this? I have everything on the right. So what happens if I now just type npm run dev?
You have 2 minutes until we go download Herd.
There we go. Okay.
Nice. Still doesn't work, but it should work. So I'm going to switch to a new strategy that uses JavaScript to detect the URL, because with PHP you run in all those issues with like request is. I can never get request is to work the way I want it to. Anyway.
But you mean for the current thing right here, right?
All right. So Adrian, we got to do it. We got to do it for the chat. Everybody's waiting to see it.
Okay.
Open the browser, copy the exact URL, and then paste it into app URL.
Okay. I'm trusting you, Caleb. Okay.
I'm trusting Adrian. So.
Okay, right here. It's done.
Yeah, right there. And then refresh. There we go.
Working.
Bam.
It's
he knows.
Working.
He always knows. So
it's
Adrian
working.
is a frequenter of my streams and often bails me out.
Adrian is the Nuremberg guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
That guy knows everything. Every time I'm streaming,
Livewire
I always don't know something. He comes out with a solution like out of nowhere. No matter the topic, it can be about anything. He just comes with a good solution. Thanks for being on that side, Adrian, by the way. Yeah, by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Nuno, PHP and Laravel developer. This is the mighty Caleb Porzio, creator of Livewire, Flux, and everything in between. And
I'm never going to stop laughing when you say mighty. I love it.
And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, give me a follow. I'm posting videos on YouTube every single day. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm streaming every single day at 9 p.m. And, today we are lucky to have Caleb Porzio with us, but, other days we are going to have another guest. So, give me a follow there because you will like to see, my streams in the future. So, Caleb, we have now this deal working. It seems to be working.
Yep.
What is the? I don't think it's working with I think it's like the serve thing doesn't work with this deal, dude. You know what I mean?
What doesn't work with what?
You see like this orange thing right here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd rather just, probably, if you don't mind.
No, do what you do. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
We don't need to see the current thing.
Yeah, exactly. We saw it working, so probably what I will do is do this.
I don't know, but Nuno knows how to make that go away. He knows. Sorry, no idea of Flux architecture. I'm reading my own comment out loud. How's everybody doing, chat? Nice to see you doing more and more of these. That's right. Yep. Nuno is rocking it. Nuno, streamer extraordinaire. Bada bing. Are you Buffalo? Are you actually in Buffalo? Nobody on the internet's from Buffalo, pretty sure, except for me. So that'd be pretty cool. Is this Zed? Yeah, are you using Zed?
No, Zed is like a console or an editor. If it's an editor, I'm using PHP Storm, so not Zed. Yeah. If it's a console, I'm using literally just the console from PHP Storm. So yeah. All right, dude. We have a sidebar. We have the other, which is pretty cool. So that was very nice and easy to put in, just simple. And, there is anything you would like to point out regarding both the left nav bar and the top bar, besides like being responsive, having dark mode, and what else would you like to point out here?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Let's get into the meat.
Let's get into the meat. So something I have in both to do and create to do is this breadcrumb. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be easy.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm going to go to my to-do list component, and this is my breadcrumb, which doesn't look awesome. But what should I type here? Just something like a component?
Yeah, so I would just go to the docs, grab the breadcrumb thing, and paste it in. That's literally what I do when I need stuff.
Just literally
just
this.
Yeah, just copy it. And you can like shop around for what you want, but yeah.
So this
like
is so this case I will be on to do, so only one item. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nice. And then just route list of to-dos. Nice. Nice. And I can remove this deal?
Try Meadow is saying do we have 2 opening body tags?
I don't think we do.
We might have 2. We might have 1 left over. Yeah. Line 16.
Yeah, gone.
Okay.
Yeah, gone. Yeah.
You got it fixed.
Yes, sir. So I have added the thing. So I'm going to go to the to-dos. So this is my breadcrumb, right? And I can literally just click on it. Okay. So we might see the breadcrumb actually working better if we go to the create to-dos and then just right here.
Yeah, and I would actually, well, I mean, you decide what you want to do, but I think I would leave the href off of that breadcrumb. Like if it's just expressing itself as the current page, like I would probably not make it a link, just because it's like redundant.
Got you. And I can do that by simply removing the href.
Yeah.
And that will still work.
Yep.
Okay. However, on a to-do create, I kind of want the same thing, but this time I want the to-dos as a link.
Yeah.
And what are you suggesting is that I literally have one more item, and I assume the separator will just be added in the middle. So no href, and this will be create, basically.
Yeah.
All right, let's see this working. So create to do, nice. This is clickable, and this is not clickable, and this is not clickable.
That's it.
Done. So basically all the spacing and all this deal just works. Dude, I would love to make problems, but I can't, This stream will be over in like 20 minutes.
We'll get there. We'll find the problems.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, problems. Tables. All right, tables. Okay. We go for tables. So we have a table right here. So I'm going to show you the problem. Again, a search, a selector with status,
Yeah.
And we have a table. That table needs something inside, like I like to call it like empty state, basically, or an empty card when there is no to-dos at all, something like create your first to-do. Yeah. So do you have a component for this or something that we need to do like manually?
No, that would be a nice component to add. Template would be like a no results type, thing. But yeah, so I would start by let's just go down. So maybe next we tackle the input and the select, and then let's just go down the page.
Right. To this, you mean to this, the table component?
Yeah, just down this whole page. So like, let's start with that search to-dos, like just change that to Flux input, placeholder search to-dos or whatever. Like you could just change your input to Flux input. That should be good.
Okay. So on the search, which is on my to-do list, I do have this search with this live debounce 300. Is this still a thing today on Livewire?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you decide.
Yeah, so I type Flux, input. Which one I choose?
Just input.
Input, okay. All right. What else?
I mean, you could probably, just Flux input. It's type text by default. Just add your placeholder and your wire model and you're good.
Glass placeholder, which would be search for to-dos, yeah. And the art model still needs to be this live debounce thing, right?
Yeah.
So it still feels Livewire, which is kind of cool.
It has debounce. Wire model in Livewire is debounced by default by like maybe 250 milliseconds. So whatever. If you want 300, that's great.
All right. Oh, nice. So this is like literally already working, I feel like. Okay. Well, wait a second. There we go. All right. That looks cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Should we go now to the select on the right side? This little thing right here?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
So that you can just make that flux select instead of, you can just adapt your current element if you want. Like
I'm going to use the flex column select. So I assume, let me try to guess this one. So I assume I don't need a placeholder. I have this deal, which is kind of the default option, which leads to nothing on the back end. I'm going to try to do like this, and then flux select. This will be option maybe, or item or whatever. No. Any suggestions here, Caleb?
Sorry, Hugo just entered the chat. Yeah, sorry. What are you looking for?
Dude,
so it's actually just
by
option.
the way, me and Hugo today, we deliver a huge feature on cloud.
Nice.
Yeah, Hugo is awesome, man. Hugo is awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, we are with almost 120 viewers across Twitch and YouTube. Congratulations, everyone. Today, we are putting PHP on top one of Twitch. Let's go. You know, just winning that JavaScript hardcore. You know what I mean? Even though Livewire is built on top of JavaScript. But, you know, that's topic for another day, I guess. All right. So you said option, right? So just dot option?
Yeah, just sorry, not even dot option. But that's interesting that you find that that's more intuitive. I mean, it is more intuitive. It's just option.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the value would be like this if I want the all thing. Gotcha. All right. So I guess I can use just regular blade inside to do the rest of it. So that would be for each cases I have on my to-do. Thank you, ChatGPT. You know, and then I end the thing. Yeah, let's go. And then I close the entire deal.
That's right.
So how much Hugo did in all of this? He was like, you know, your buddy, like on the design of Flux?
Yeah. He designed all of Flux. Yeah, he hands me designs and I implement them, and then I find places where his designs are hard to implement, and then I say, Hugo, we need to change the design, and then we go back and forth. Probably the same thing like you do with Hugo.
Yeah. However, the latest feature we developed together, me and Hugo, actually there wasn't any design. So do you know like slugs on URLs? You know. So on Laravel Cloud, now we have literally, you go to your application. Let's say your application is called livewire.com. You literally see livewire.com on the URL on top within the cloud dashboard, I mean. And you see /databases, /cache, you know, like, so literally slugs all over the place, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this can be a go away. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Although Caleb Porzio, I would expect some drop down here, something a little bit more fancy, you know, because this seems to be using like the native stuff inside, though, right?
Dude, always use the native drop down, always.
Oh, really?
But you if you want, you can add variant list box.
Let me just finish this. So I had I forgot the model thing, you know. So model status. What should I put here? Wire change or whatever? I can't remember, man. It's wire change.
Wire model. You're good.
Just wire model.
Yeah.
And this will just work.
Data. You'll have to add .live if you want it to.
Yeah, I want live.
Wire round trip.
Yeah. I want a live thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And you can add variant list box as an attribute to select to get your fancy select. Which then we could let's do that.
Yeah. So variant, just right here. List box.
Yep.
I don't believe you. If this works, oh my god.
Hey boy. While we're showing off, throw in a searchable attribute. Just
what do you mean searchable attribute? Like this? No way you are throwing a searchable on that thing.
Bam.
Almost.
Oh, it looks like shit.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Oh, because it adopts the width of the. Give it a min width on the. Go to select. Add class min WSM or something.
You said what? Min what?
Min WSM, or just some sort of min width, you know?
Yeah.
Min instead of M. Min width. Yeah. See what that's like. Might be too big, but yeah.
SM, you said?
Yeah, that should do something. It didn't. I don't know. Do custom bracket notation. Whoops. Here, can I control your screen?
I don't think you can.
All right. Min -W.
Oh, W. What I was even doing?
Was it min M? I don't know. So 100's probably not going to do anything. Do open bracket. Somebody's telling me how to customize. That's surprising that I that you have to use bang. But yeah, do min w sm. Just replace that with sm for small.
Yeah.
And then add an exclamation point in front of m.
Front of M?
In front of min. Yeah, so right at the beginning. Sorry.
Yeah, beginning of M.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't need that, but I'm surprised that. Why wouldn't it do that? Why would min WSM?
Let me try something I would try as a backend developer, okay? There we
that's
go.
The next move, Hugo. What did you do?
I just basically give a bigger label for all the options, you know? Something I would really try as a backend developer. You kidding? Like Amazon UI is literally fixing problems like this, dude. You know? But
no SM, just 4, 8, and 16. Wow, there's no min WSM. Okay, min W. Get rid of the exclamation point. Min W, and then do open square bracket.
Open like this?
Square bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, and do, I don't know, 12 rem.
12 rem, like this?
Yeah, and then close square bracket.
Okay, now I can disable my very cool backend option. Yeah. Nice, right, dude. Oh, it works on enter as well? Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can we pump it up and make it more fun?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's do it.
Because we're gonna add colors for statuses, right?
No, but we can.
Let's do it. So let's say pending is let's assign colors in our head right now to all pending, in progress, and completed.
Can those colors be on my enum? That would be okay.
Oh, right, sure.
Let's do it.
All right. I don't know. We're having fun. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just say color. That will return a string, I assume. And which colors can I use?
Any Tailwind color.
Any Tailwind? Okay.
Well, so think about this, because you'll have to. We're just in Tailwind right now. Like, this is nothing Flux specific per se. Like, we should hard code the Tailwind color so that it compiles it. You know. So we should say like BG blue 500 would be like the primary blue. So
BG blue 500, okay, for the pending, and probably
so complete it's going to be green, and progress is going to be gray. Maybe pending would probably be like orange or yellow or amber. So let's do zinc. So BG zinc 500.
Okay. And this should be.
What am I doing? Hugo, tell us what colors to use.
Yeah, Hugo, come on,
BG
man.
Green, BG green 500. Pending, let's do BG amber 500.
Amber, is that a color, amber? Okay. Yeah. For pending. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and zinc for in progress. All right. Okay, so I have the colors. How can I use them?
Okay, so inside Flux option, inside that element, you can just do whatever you want. So like, let's just wrap description inside a div, and so
inside the option itself. Interesting. Okay, I'm following you. Keep going.
So you can just put any HTML inside that option. So we're gonna do a div, make it flex, item center, gap 2.
Oh, dude, go slow. Flex, item center.
Yep, item center.
What else?
Gap 2.
Okay.
Yep, that should be good. Then a div as the first child. And this is going to be our circle. So let's do like div class, and let's do like size -4, rounded full. And then this is where you'll echo out that BG.
You guys are seeing how much I'm pretending that I know Tailwind just by having Caleb Porzio telling me what to do. What else should I put here?
So we're not going to put anything inside that. That's just going to be like a circle dot. Oh yeah, we could. So we have size 4, rounded full. Just you have to echo out the BG in that class list, because that's going to be our dot. So space and then echo from the enum the status.
Right. Yeah, gotcha. So
all right. So Hugo's asking. Oh, and it's probably not going to compile our color because we put the color in an enum in our like app directory. So real quick, go to Tailwind config. Go to Tailwind config
on it. Yeah.
And we probably need to add app hyphen. We probably need Tailwind to compile everything inside our app directory or app Livewire or wherever your enum is. Because we hard coded.
You want me to basically just basically have my app enums, then whatever the thing is. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, perfect.
It should work. Okay.
Now Tailwind will pick up the BGs, which we're just hacking.
So this will basically just put here BG whatever with the color, which is a method. Gotcha. Just by the way, folks, everyone should know this. Regular enums in PHP can have literally methods, which is kind of cool in my opinion.
So awesome. Loving them so much.
Yes, sir. All right. And that's it or what?
Yeah, try it out.
Ooh.
Okay, so the gap didn't quite render. Why
Uh-huh.
didn't that render? Maybe wrap the because it's probably just like a inline text content. It's not a div. So wrap the description in a div.
It was quite cool, by the way. That's just the fact that, you know,
Oh, it's
like,
not inside the Flux.
yeah, just by the way, just the fact that this everything just works, but you can also customize a little bit things. That's kind of cool, by the way. So that's a cool thing to know. You know what I mean?
Right. And a lot of people I think 90% of people who use Flux don't know that you could just do this. So wrap description in a div and put it as a sibling to our rounded full.
Gotcha.
Thanks, George.
So a sibling. So you mean like at this level, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like this?
Yep.
All right.
So now we're going to get that spacing. So now when you click on one of them, check this out. Big reveal. Bam, it shows up in the selected thing because it like copies the DOM and like duplicates it.
Oh my god. Come on, chat. A couple of emojis for Caleb Porzio because this part was completely awesome. Congratulations, Caleb. I must be honest, man. What I'm using as someone who knows nothing about design, you know, and Tailwind and etc., it looks fantastic. Just being able to, you know, copy paste some components and everything just automatically just works. Congratulations. You know, this looks awesome, by the way. Yep.
I'm glad Hugo's here as well to receive these accolades. Clap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Mr. Caleb Porzio. All right, let's work on tables, Caleb, because, you know, unless you have other magic on selectors for me, because this already looks awesome, you know.
Yep. Yeah, we got to tablify your table.
Tablify my table. Yeah.
Table going.
How can I
do it? So I mean, you could go to the docs and just copy the table example and then just adapt it. You know, I think that's probably the easiest thing to do.
Gotcha. So we do have this table. Oh, nice. This looks a little bit like Tailwind UI, where I can have, you know, a bunch of already made components, and I can just basically choose the one I like the most. Which
kinda, yeah. We need to add more for sure, but
you think you add okay.
But a little bit like that, yeah. So you just pick the one you want.
I'm gonna pick the first one, I feel like.
Yeah, do it. That's the kind of like full-fledged with pagination, kind of everything.
So I'm going to grab without the Livewire code, and then I will be back to it to just literally see that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to my list of to-dos.
I can't share my screen, can I? If I share it, what happens? It wouldn't stream, right?
I think it would, though. Yeah, if you share your screen, that would be they would appear on the stream. Yeah, because I'm sharing my entire screen. It would, yeah. It would.
Okay, super quick. A bunch of people are asking, maybe just one person, about making Flux look good or look like different colors.
Okay.
And it's not like live, but I'm literally spending every waking minute trying to build this. So if I can share, I'll just share for 2 seconds and just
go for it. And I will just make sure that will appear basically on the entire screen. Yeah, do it.
Okay, let's see. I select a tab. Hold on, this is Google Meet thing. I should just do window. It's gonna like be finicky about whatever. It's probably not gonna work because I have to do the system preferences, and then it's gonna be like restart Chrome or something. Yeah, no, forget it.
Okay.
Just take my word for it, folks. Coming.
All right, so I'm gonna keep going with this. Basically, just copy paste the table component. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put it like almost in the same place as the other table, so we can see the other table below this one. So technically, once I save it, I do have literally an exception because you're probably using some. Yeah, all right. So this is basically should be my list of to-dos. Am I right? Yeah, gotcha. So I guess I have a variable to-dos where I can just use it for this example. So I should replace every single these orders by to-dos. I'm gonna do that, Mr. Caleb Porzio, and also replace order by to-do.
Yep.
So you use
to-dos a paginate, like to-dos is paginated, right? Like
Not yet. Yeah,
okay,
still
we'll
need
see
to
what
add that
happens. It
deal.
might break. I don't know.
So let me check here. So we have this customer, which, I'm going to leave it as customer. We have a couple of sort bys, which we don't have any. So potentially I can just remove all of these, right? We do have columns, though. You do have
if you want
columns.
to, I mean, like if we're just looking to move faster right now, we should just not worry about sorting at all because that has all these like server side things. You have to like implement.
But I still have
database
those
as well.
columns, though. So I feel like what I'm going to do is literally just this.
Yeah, that's the move.
Yes, sir. So I have 3 columns. The first one is the content of the to-do. The second one is, what is the second one? The second one is the status of to-do. And the third one, if I'm not mistaken, is what is the third column? 1, 2, 3. There is no third column, so just 2 columns. Okay, so status, and this will be actions basically, which probably you have something for me, I don't know yet. But then for each Flux rows, I'm going to for each all those to-dos. I still need the key thing. Is that still a thing on Livewire?
Yeah, although yes.
Okay. The avatar, I don't have any, so I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to put here content of my to-do. Finally, what does white space no wrap does, by the way? It's probably a
it just makes it so that if like the screen is smaller, it won't, like break your words on multiple lines, which for like date, you don't want it to break. If it's like 12 og, you wouldn't want it to be like 12 and then og,
Gotcha. So here I'm going to have to do, and then I think it's human readable status, I think. 1 second. Yeah, status description. Yep, I'm gonna have this. This will be here.
Yep. Okay, there you go. Big Tom says the stream is pure fire.
It is.
Chat
That's cool, man. We have more than 100 viewers across Twitch and YouTube. You guys are just awesome, by the way, okay? Adrian is saying, having a key in Livewire is key to have no DOM diffing issues. Is Adrian right, Caleb?
What did he say? Wire key?
Yeah, it's key for avoiding DOM diff issues.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean,
it is.
In general, but especially like something that is a list that changes, like same, I think in Vue and React, like the same thing. Livewire breaks harder than Vue and React do when you leave out the key. But it's the same idea as like something on the front end has no way to know that you're changing the order of row of like, it has to know a key to be able to like, change the order of list items or table rows or whatever.
Gotcha. Caleb, what is this table cell button Flux variant geost SM whatever? Is this like a button I can add somewhere?
Yeah, that's just, that would be a button to like trigger a drop down or something.
Oh, like this one.
Yeah.
So here I can have my edit and my delete basically. Am I right?
Yeah. Yep.
But where the options go though, because I would expect to see delete and you know what I mean?
I would expect to as well.
Okay,
I
so
should add that.
It would
template, but I can show you how to do that. For now, should we? Yeah, okay. Let's.
So I'm going to add none for now, though. So I have something rendering, and then I go back to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Has pages does not exist, so probably I need to add, exactly what you're saying, which is the with pagination deal. Am I
right? Sorry, I'm reading chat while I'm listening.
It's fine.
So say what you're going to say.
I was saying that it was basically
with pagination. Yes.
Gotcha.
Look at this guy. He knows Livewire. I would have forgot that, honestly.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to refresh this deal.
Yeah, so it's not working because we didn't paginate the results, but we passed the unpaginated results into paginate. So basically, yeah, instead of get, you just got to do, paginate 10 or whatever.
Gotcha. All right, that should be it. All right, so this is like the old table, and this is the new one, which has stuff pretty cool, like showing one of three results. I have my search. I do have my actions, but without any button yet, which is probably what we are missing at the moment compared with this one. We do have this public. Do you have badges I can just simply use real quick?
We got badges.
You have badges? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna try to
Flux
infer the
Oh,
API
yeah.
like I do with Taylor. Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to this little cell right here, and please, for God's sake, just this. Please just work like this. So if my to-do is public, okay, is public, then I'm going to close the end, end for each, or the end if, or whatever. I'm going to just put my little Flux badge inside. So what is this variant thing? So what I can...
So it just added a bunch of like shit that doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, so do what you would intuit from your brain. Don't do it the AI is telling you to do.
Okay, I would love to pass a color to my badge.
Okay.
That does that work?
You tell me. I don't know. I got to do it.
Okay. So if it's public, I'm gonna just do green and close the badge. To be honest, let's go, Mr. Caleb Porzio. Nice. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna just. Can I just move? I can probably just move it. I'm gonna put it here on the content.
Got to do it.
Oh man, it's just so cool that I don't need to code Tailwind CSS to basically, like just the padding and everything. I just put the badge whatever I want, and that
make it a little smaller. Do size SM. Size as
you mean like right here?
Yeah, just because it like it's inside of a table cell. So
gotcha. So this is smaller, isn't? Let me just check.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's slightly smaller though, like just a tiny bit smaller, to be honest. But it looks cool. So Caleb is a public to-do, which is completed. And how can I add options to these buttons right here?
Yeah, so I mean, you can just put the two buttons in line directly as like icons or whatever. Let's do that. Let's just do buttons with icons and tooltips.
Okay.
We could easily add a drop-down menu, but I feel like we should just start with buttons. I don't know. So only two actions.
So edit and delete, basically.
Yeah. So I mean, you make a button, but instead of putting any like words inside of it, you can just pass an icon props. You could say like icon pencil.
So I just do Flux button with within this Flux button. Am I right? Yeah.
No, the other Flux button we can just get rid of. We don't care about it.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's add one, which will be Flux button. You said icon and then give an icon. So last time we talked, we have icons from, what was the name?
Heroicons?
Yeah, so
the known guys.
So icon. Can I add like the trash icon?
Yeah.
Just okay. And the color red, because why not? Can I have a color? Probably I can. I don't know. I have no idea.
You cannot, but you could do variant danger, and then it'll make it.
Very danger, because it's like I'm doing a danger action. So the wire click will be directly on this deal, right? So on click, I want to do the delete, but does my confirm still works? I hope so. I hope so, Caleb. So are you sure what delete is to do? Correct click delete, and I don't need text. Am I right?
Right, yeah.
So can I just do this? Okay.
Ooh, yeah, so that we should at least make it smaller so you could do size SM.
So every time I want to make something, typically the API, to make something small, typically the API is just size, and then I give SM, MD, whatever, right?
Yeah, if it's right, like some things don't support sizing up, but they do support down or vice versa, but yeah, it follows kind of like a Tailwind t-shirt sizing kind of.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna leave. So the edit button wasn't actually working, but I'm gonna just leave some sort of secondary action. So if it's not a danger, would be what?
Yeah,
like,
I would. You could just leave variant off, and it'll be the outline variant by default.
Gotcha. So this will be.
There's a few different variants, but yeah, you could put. So if you want this to be edit, I would do pencil-square. Is that a thing?
Pencil hyphen square like this?
The pencil icon I don't love on its own, actually.
Gotcha.
Pencil hyphen square.
Okay.
That.
Not bad. Okay.
Yeah, it looks a little, I don't know. I mean, that the trash just like taking up so much.
Yeah, it's
change that to just variant outline or something, and then we can.
You mean this one? Outline like this?
Yeah, the trash. Yeah. so that they're both like, yeah. And if we want, looking at event sourcing, we're not sure it's overkill. Sorry, reading chat. Yeah, if we wanted that text color, maybe we could override it like on the button. I'm trying to think. We should have a variant danger that works. I don't know. Yeah, we should have like a subtle danger, you know? Because you don't want the full, like if it's just an icon, you don't want that full loud like red danger.
It would be cool to have just the border, you know, as a danger or something like that. But it doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look bad though. To be honest, I don't think the danger thing looks bad to begin with. It's kind of cool though that I just give variant danger, and you know, the icon inside just suddenly became like literally just white to combine good with a given color, you know, which is kind of cool. The same thing with the regular no variant option, which basically makes the icon you know, black, which is kind of cool. I like this, dude. I don't mind. I actually like this. Ooh, what did I saw? What was that? wait. That wasn't. Is that like a processing or something? Oh, I'm gonna put in slow 3G. Does Safari have that, dude? Like the slow 3G thing?
I'm sure it does.
What is that? Yeah. What is that?
I have no idea. Maybe in the, I don't know, that little like, is that a more button next to all in the filters for throttling?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh my God, Safari.
I never use Safari.
Because I promised that I saw like some sort of loading state. Was that it? If I put
yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. That's awesome, man. So
auto loading states. When you got your wire click, you got.
All right, Chad. I'm going to sleep for 3 seconds to make Safari 3G at the moment. Okay.
Nice. Not nice though, because it's showing loading states on both of those, and we want it to scope to only one of them. Bug. I will add a note for myself.
I'm gonna be honest, it looked nice, by the way. What do you think, Chad? That was fire, right?
Hamad says the stream is fire, so you heard it there.
Oh my God, that's cool, dude. Like literally, oh my God, man. Look at that, Chad. I'm gonna make this 10 seconds so we can see this.
It's gonna take forever. There it is.
So nice.
Just loading.
Interesting.
That's good that it looks good, because I'm not sure I tested it with just like a small icon.
I liked it though. I liked it. However, Mr. Caleb Porzio, we do have a problem, which is when I don't have any to do, I would love some empty states. So tell me you did that. Tell me, please, you did that. And I have some sort of thing I just copied.
Didn't do it. Wrote a note for myself to do it. And by me, I mean Hugo, to design it.
Gotcha. But do you think, are we able to get an empty state out of the API of the table thing? Like something
it's just like, this is just Blade. So I would do a for empty.
So you would basically do, you know, for each else or whatever it's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? It's for each else. Yeah, it's for else. Yeah. So for
else and then empty. Right. Yeah, you got it.
Gotcha. So we would do something like this, right? Come on, Caleb. Tell me the CSS for this. What would you do to you?
Let's do this. So this is gonna be a row because it's inside of a table, right? Like I don't know.
I don't think it is anymore.
All right, let's just do a div. If we can do a div, I want to do a div.
Yeah, it's it's inside of a table.
Let's do W full flex justify center item center flex space justify center. This is funny, Nuno. You're really not like a front end guy, huh? That's actually encouraging, because if you were really good at the front end, it would be like massive.
You said Flux justify center. Okay. What else?
Flex justify center. I'll do items hyphen center.
Why do I have the impression that every single div on Tilly and CSS have these 3 things?
I know.
Like literally all the time. I ask, how do I do blah, blah, blah? And the answer is, you do flex, justify center, item center, blah, 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 and then you check with the real thing.
I know. All right, so let's keep adding. I'm just going to speak it all out to you. We're going to do BG-zinc-50.
Oh, BG?
BG-zinc-50. Yeah.
..zinc. -50. Okay.
And then let's do PY16.
16? All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll see if that's good. Yeah, and then a div inside of that, and this is where we'll like do stuff. So a div, and then this one Let me think here. What we want to do. Let's do actually you could do flux : we'll do a component. We'll do flux heading.
Oh, really?
So it's a component called flux heading.
Okay.
And this will be no result or something.
Right.
No to-dos found. Sure, you can leave large on it and then do flux subheading beneath that.
So the
Just
large
copy that
makes
line.
literally the adding a little bit bigger, right?
Yeah, just a little bit bigger.
Right. And this would be a sub-adding, you said? Yeah.
Yeah, subheading.
Try creating a
and,
new to-do. Okay.
Sure, we can leave whatever it wants.
Your first to-do, which can be a link afterwards,
Yeah.
right?
And then we should put a button like below it
Okay.
for the link. So under subheading, do flux button. And
thank you.
Yeah, that's it. And MT5, that's fine. Yeah, MT probably, yeah, keep the MT on, but maybe do 4. Let's see. Okay.
Malformed for else statement. Why is that, buddy?
So just else.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Or empty. Sorry, empty. Just empty.
Just this?
Empty is the middle one. Yeah, so it's open for else, then it's empty, and that's end for else. Yeah. So try that.
You sure? Because for each and then empty, you said?
No, for else, then empty, then end for else.
Oh, gotcha.
I believe. Going off the dome here.
All right. Yep. We done.
Yeah,
looks like shit, but it doesn't look like that shit. You know?
Flex col.
Is what?
Add flex hyphen col.
You mean right here?
Yeah, right after flex, just do flex hyphen col, COL, like flex column.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's see if that makes it look any better. All right, it's not the best, but whatever.
Yeah, does the job. Allows me to delete this stuff already. I don't think
all the columns are gone though. Oh, so you did replaced the whole table. I got you, which is good. That's fine. Yep, fine.
I'm gonna just remove all this stuff because it's kind of the old table, you know. Yep, it's
gotcha.
Gone. Yeah, I actually put it. I actually put it like, when you have the for each and then you do flux row.
Yeah.
So I did the empty deal like literally afterwards, which probably it's not the best place to do it, right?
That's fine, right?
Well, I don't know, because literally
that's right. That's why you should wrap it. Yeah, you need to wrap it in a flux row or just in a row, like.
Oh, to be a regular row. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you should wrap the whole table.
Which probably would be the best solution, but this will work, I think.
Yeah, let's see what this does. And if this, like, Flux might add some, like, border or something, and in that case, we can just use literally a TR, but this will maybe get us back to green.
Yeah.
But did it not? What's going on?
No. Basically, so...
Flux rows.
Yeah.
So you have columns above it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You can't have a div as a child of a row. It has to be a cell. So make that div flux : cell. That's just stupid tables.
Can I have a div within a cell?
Yeah, probably. Sure. Yeah. And it also is only going to be one cell. You gotta. It's so stupid. You got to col span 3 that. Thank you, Josh Hanley.
Yeah, you said what?
Col span no spaces equals 3.
You mean within the cell, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So a class.
The tables are so archaic feeling when you're working with them. It's just like, no, sorry, this is just an attribute on a table. Like this is just HTML we're doing now. Col span equals 3.
You mean right here?
Yeah. So then it's gonna span. Okay, there we go.
This looks good though. Yeah. So just to be clear, the way you would solve this is instead of having the table component, like the entire table component, you would literally only render the table component if you have something on the to-do list.
I don't know. Right? You know what? Probably not. I'd probably do this and just maybe like style it so that there's no like flux row treatments. Like instead of flux : row, I might just do TR and TD so that there's no like borders and such. But
it does look good though. I like it,
yeah, it looks good enough.
I feel we have one more component to migrate, which is this little create to do, which has a bunch of things. Okay. So again, I have this little, this is required. I have this label of my input. I have errors. I have this text area, and I have, selectors and a bunch of buttons. So should we start by migrating the content perhaps? What do you guys think? Good idea?
We got to do it.
Okay.
So when I'm making a form...
By the way, Chad, if you have any questions for Mr. Caleb Porzio, just do them now, because, we are migrating this component, probably finishing out with a small Q&A for Caleb. So if you have any questions, now is the moment. Just leave them there on the chat, and Mr. Caleb Porzio is nice enough to answer them, okay? So let's go to the content one. Caleb, tell me you have something for the content, like large payloads of content. What would you recommend to put here? But
so for starters, we should just refactor this. Yeah, let me just think here. So you already have space Y5. Make that space Y6. Just,
yeah, because why not, right?
Yeah, satisfy the Flux gods. That's Hugo likes space Y6, and now I like space Y6. So right there you have label and text area and error. Let's just kind of crunch all that into so you can literally just do Flux : text area.
Okay, so basically I have this div. This div will basically have the space 6 to the status one, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I assume you want here. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So this should be Flux, and then?
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Flux : text area. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, and
label.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be content, which will be the content of the to-do. Got you. So how does so I don't have to put the 4 like this just automatically?
No, it's all magic. Yeah,
just all magic. Label. Okay, so this is done. I have the label, which is done. So I have this little int to the thing. Yeah. Can I do this with text area?
Yeah, there's a.
Ooh, that would be cool. Huh?
Hint is a nice word for that, right? Let me see what the actual syntax is. Let's see. Got to look up my own documentation here.
Go for it.
Field. It's probably, honestly, let's see. So it's badge. So it's just badge equals required or whatever.
Oh, badge required like this?
Yeah. Just whatever copy you want in it. So you could do this is whatever. I would do capital R required.
Gotcha. Okay, so badge is literally just a regular badge, and then so I'm literally providing what I want within the badge, right? So I assume this will be some sort of zinc or gray or whatever, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have this stuff done already. Bam, that's cool. Then I have text area, which is styled as ChatGPT told me to do, so I can ignore all of this. Placeholder, can I do a placeholder? Yes, I can do, yeah. So placeholder, and then write something, just like Twitter. And then I have the wire model, which just works. And then I close it. That's it.
Yep.
Can I do this? Because apparently I cannot on the regular text area thing. So, oh my God.
I think you're just looking for /caret. Yeah, is it just not letting you because of the spare?
I don't know.
No, why is it not letting you? But
who cares?
So, I'm gonna just remove it. Go back because I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. So I wanted to do this. Oh, okay. Never mind.
There it is.
Yeah. So what happens with errors? Like I removed it but I still need errors on this.
It detects wire model content, and then it goes, okay, so let's look for errors for that, key in the error bag wire model.
Are you saying that this just works?
I'm saying it. I'm not lying, dude. Boom.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, what's up, Chad? That wasn't bad.
Not
my
bad.
God. And just adjust it to the entire thing, and I can just do this little thing right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is cool, dude. And here is the required deal. Nice, dude. Oh, my God. I can't do all of this alone. Now imagine with a real designer to just tell me, use this component in this, here, and there. It's pretty cool. How about the status, dude? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah. So I can just do this. Yeah.
Pause, Nuno. Well, actually, I'll answer a chat question once we start on the next component and you just start typing stuff.
Yeah. So this looks cool. Do I want something else here? I don't think I do. Do I?
Oh, well, I mean, so we have the rich text editor. You probably don't need it, but let's just flash it for fun, and then you can remove it because then you have to render HTML and sanitize, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, instead of text area, just do Flux : editor. You can leave everything else the same. So just editor. Now you got a rich text editor, baby.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous at this point, dude. Where did he got the styles from? Like, where the JavaScript for this deal came from? What
So
is
that's
this?
a combination of me. So I made like this custom element called UI editor and then like UI toolbar, like a bunch of custom elements. So the toolbar is handwritten, but the WYSIWYG part is it's a tool called TipTap, and it uses Prose Mirror under the hood.
Oh my god! And I can do others. Hello, stream.
Yeah, boy.
You said TipTap.
TipTap, yeah.
TipTap. I'm using that somewhere, but I can't remember
like
where.
Headless WYSIWYG
Yeah.
package.
Gotcha. And you told me, yeah, I was curious. Like, if I do, let's assume I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Caleb?
What do I know?
I'm gonna create this to do. You know, so I'm gonna do. I want this, and this, and then I want a title. Okay, just a title like this. What happens?
It's broken. Why
I
doesn't
don't
that work? Oh, it's just you're doing text.
Yeah. So what happens if I push this? What will be stored on my database? Like literally the HTML content?
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Gotcha. So then we need to strip the HTML content right here, right?
Yeah, you'd have to do your stuff. You would have to what?
Would be crazy, like just literally.
What do you do with the rich text editor input? How do you just have to have some sort of sanitization to like strip out? You have to do the sanitization yourself, like stripping out.
I'm going to tell you what I would do here as a bad front-end developer. I would use that Tailwind Prone thing or Prose or whatever it's called, and I would just output raw the entire thing to the front end.
So the problem is that's a massive cross-site request forgery vulnerability.
But on stream we don't think about those things.
Right? No, we don't have to think about it on stream. I'm totally good with that. But yeah, you need to sanitize it.
But by the way, this looks cool though. Okay, I'm going to revert back into text area. But this looks awesome, by the way, okay? I'm going to just remove as well my little sleep 10 seconds right here. But this little, easy text area just right there looks really cool. Goodbye, HTML content. See you in the next live. Gotcha, but I have text areas, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's move here into the next one. I'm going to try to guess the next one.
Three are going to be Slex. You can do it. You could exactly what you're thinking. And while you start doing some of that, I'm going to answer.
Go for it. Your chat.
No.
Now it's your moment.
Do some
Q&A with Caleb Porzio.
So what's coming?
I'm done, by the way.
No, just here would try to troll you. Hugo's comments are the best. Keeping it real. HTML special cares. Yeah, I don't even know how to sanitize stuff. I just build the insecure HTML input. You handle the output. Can't be held responsible. We got what's coming next to Flux. What's coming next to Flux? Oh, theming. So that's what I'm just like really trying to nail. Me and Hugo's helping me out with making it look good. And I'm just banging my head against a brick wall every single day on theming. I go to bed thinking about it and I wake up thinking about it and I can't figure it out. But we're going to ship it like this week, I think, next week latest. But I'm pretty much there. I spent the past 4 hours before the stream just like going color by color and looking at every single color and every single UI component in dark mode and light mode and squinting and checking accessibility contrasts and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to get theming. I'm excited about it. After theming comes, I think I got to do date pickers because everybody wants that so bad, which scares me because I do not want to pull in some giant date picker library that is broken so I think I'm going to have to build that by hand, and I do not want to build a date picker, but I think I'm going to. And then after that is charts, and then we're good. Then it's on to like all the action. Then I want to do a bunch of templates. I want to do like tons of copy and pastable, like this is this kind of form, that kind of form, inline layout form, like all that stuff. Or just is Flux UI dev down, says Steno? That would be crazy. And slow? It can't be slow. No, it's lightning fast. No, Flux, if Flux is slow, like the server's way over provisioned because of launch day. It was crumbling, so I bought a massive server.
Really?
So it should be lightning fast.
You mean on launch day, it was literally almost down because of the amount of traffic you got?
Yeah, it was essentially down. Yeah, it was like as soon as we launched it on stream with Ian and Aaron.
Yeah, what VPS did you get?
I'm just a DigitalOcean, but I bumped it from I had like a $10 VPS or something that they were like, "What are you doing? You're an idiot." And I was like, "This is plenty for most normal traffic." And they're
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
"Upgrade right now." So I upgraded to like $100 VPS or something. So it's just like
yeah.
way bigger than any of my other servers. Yeah, fast again. I don't know why that was slow. Do you plan to support PPP? Yeah, I do informally, and I think I have a note somewhere on the site. But if you email support at fluxui.dev, we do have a PPP discount, but we don't like build it into the purchase flow because there's like Stripe doesn't really offer a way to do it automatically. But my intention is to yeah honor let's to like yeah if your currency is weaker, we'll hook you up.
Caleb, quick question.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If you have something like, do you have a toggle? You have toggles?
Yep. Called Switch.
Never mind. Keep going. Keep going.
Yep.
All right. I'm good.
Okay. Let's see. Attachments, images on Flux editor. Yeah. So that so the editor that's out there is MVP. It's like everything that I would need for what was I used something as like my baseline. Oh, to write the blog post on Flux. That's what it was. Like I have a text area to write the blog posts that go on the Flux blog, and I was like, I just need to build something that allows me to do this. That's my kind of requirements. So yeah, of course, images are a massively requested thing and demanded, but the scope is massive also because like there's this whole scale of you could support images, which I almost did, where you just type in like the SRC of the image and then I just, include an image tag with that source. But most people want to be able to like drag and drop. They want to click on an image and reorder it, put text above and below it. They need to kind of render it as a block. And they also want to do automatic uploading and all that stuff. And that's just super involved. And I'm excited about the problem to find a way to nail it. But that's definitely not going to happen before date picker. You also find the development of Origin UI. No, somebody messaged me about that. Somebody emailed me directly about Origin UI. Literally saying that same thing about I should look at it for ideas. And I feel like it may have been.
Just by the way, I'm done. That was very cool, dude. Oh my
done.
God.
Let me look.
The Switch deal was kind of impressive, man. Oh my God.
Nice. We got a Switch.
Yeah, I have this, and I've used the search deal as well here, like the search deal you taught me.
Oh, nice.
And,
cool.
So that's working. And also I haven't used the colors, but, it's working.
Yeah.
I have a toggle right here, which, thanks to the full width, basically it's like probably a little bit too far away from my label.
Yeah.
And I have a back button as well, which is working. I have the create, which is working. This thing becoming red because it's not selected. I mean, it's migrated, literally.
Nice.
That took what, 3 minutes?
Was nothing.
That was nothing. Yeah.
Somebody said you have label on the Switch twice. I don't know that actually matters.
Label on the Switch twice. So it's right here, public. But this probably is not public though. This should be. Oh, that's right. Yeah, label on Switch twice. He's right.
Yeah. Somebody asked for an alias. Maybe Flux toggle could be a thing. Yeah, I thought about that. I actually think they might be two different things. Yeah, like today, I wanted to make. Here's what I think we should do for toggle. I think it should be something like I needed to make a lock and unlock button, and like have custom icons, whatever, my own styling. And to me, like that's a toggle. Right. Where like a switch feels very much like an actual UI element, where maybe we could add Flux toggle. Right. That's, I don't know.
Can I make it bigger, Caleb?
What's that? The switch? No.
Yeah. No. Okay.
No, it's just the size of and that's it probably it's the size of every other input element, so 40 pixels in height.
Yeah, Shad does look like this, by the way, the little switch. Kind of cool, by the way.
Smaller. Maybe it is smaller. I don't know. Yeah, I remember when Hugo handed me the designs thinking this thing is microscopic compared to like switches that I would build. But then you start looking around at other sites and this is the size of like a switch in like
because
Apple
typically,
UI and everything.
but typically I wouldn't have a switch like this. I'll probably have multiple switches, like, and I don't know, and probably
right.
multiple of them in the same line. Probably, I don't know. I mean, I don't have to know because I have Hugo.
Hugo says I'd wrap the label and switch to so they're side by side. What else did he say? Status could be a badge. Oh, Hugo's workshopping over here.
It is.
He's got some comments for us. Here, you read Hugo's comment. I'm going to read Maurice. Date picker will be crazy to make from scratch. You can render a calendar in 3 lines of CSS, but time zones. Oh, I know. I'm dreading that. Start dates, theming. Yes. Deep set of features. I am definitely not looking forward to the nitty gritty of the date picker stuff.
Yeah, Caleb, why people are saying that scale transform scale 150 is illegal? It's something only front-end people would understand?
Oh, it's just a scale transform. So they're saying like you could make the switch bigger by just transform 150 or scale 150.
Gotcha.
And it'll just like scale it.
Okay.
But yeah, it is illegal, at least in the US. So I don't know about. You're in France, right? Or where are you? You're in
Portugal now.
Lisbon.
Yeah, I used to be in France, living close to where Hugo is, but now I'm back to Portugal. Yeah, moving to France again soon. So,
cool.
Yeah.
What part of France?
I don't know yet. Either south of France or close to Paris again. Yeah.
You should move to Lyon. Hugo's laughing right now.
Yeah, no, I know.
But Leon, is that how you pronounce it as an American citizen? So yeah, okay. Yep. Take the test suite from a well-known date time picker, then make your stuff past those tests. Ugh. That's actually not a bad idea, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yep, you're right. Min date, max date, weekends, selectable dates. Oh, yeah, that's the thing that honestly is making me dread date pickers the most, is how to offer what, like which dates are unselectable, because like that has to be user configurable, so that people are going to want holidays not selectable. They're going to want, right, like you said, like weekends, all sorts of stuff, like random, like very specific dates. And how do I even provide an interface for that? I can't even think of like, what would the API be? There's going to be so many 4-minute formatting headaches. It's so weird that people are like, Flux needs to have a date picker. It's like unacceptable without a date picker. And it's like, well, you basically can't build one. The browser has a date picker. Like we should just use that. And so many sites, this is one of those things. Okay, I'm not trying. So many sites don't use date pickers. They use like inputs and different UI for that. But definitely like there's range pickers for like charts of reports. So I don't know. Not looking forward to it.
Quick question, Kalo. For the Flux adding, what is the maximum size I'm allowed to use?
XL.
XL is the maximum? Okay. So this is the biggest I can get with it, right?
Is that XL?
This is XL.
Then yes.
Then yes.
Yep. So you can just use Tailwind though to make, but it does say size LG. Am I missing something? It says
size LG. That's the biggest thing. It's the bigger it gets, it seems to be.
But you didn't? Did you try XL?
Oh, XL. Apologize, dude. I suck hard. Apologize. Yeah, now it's better. Thank you.
There you go.
Tell me you have a separator. I remember that on the. I remember exactly like you said on Laracon US. It was you gotta have separators. And I find it funny because separator is the only thing I know how to do in Tailwind. And, you were like, and you were like, oh yeah, separator. Bam, that's it. Do I still need, I don't need this anymore, do I? I don't think I do.
Not if there's space Y or something. Otherwise, it doesn't have any spacing out of the box.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Do you have something for this?
I would do an accordion. I would just copy and paste the accordion example and throw your stuff in there. Kendo UI, says Adam. I should check the date picker of Kendo UI. Let's see. Kendo.
Do you have anything that is not just copy paste?
I mean, I'm sure you could think of a million things, but all of the let's see, what is Kendo UI? .net? Kendo UI.net, date picker. It's like there's no KendoUI.com. There's Telerik, which is Telerik. Maybe it's called Telerik UI now. I don't know. Whatever. I'll look at it. Thanks for the tip, chat. Appreciate it. Okay. Start simple, add things later. Just have a basic click on a date and be done. Yep. Good call, Josh. The problem with that, Josh, is that the native date picker does that. So like, right? Like if people just want to click on a date and select it, they would use the native one. They want, I imagine I would want ranges. That's what I'm guessing people want, but I don't know.
Interesting. Check it out. Check this out, Caleb. Is this normal or
what's that?
So on the accordion, it seems like
it's just setting its width based on its content. So to add like a width full, or it's probably, this is a Flex thing because you probably have the whole page like items centered.
I mean, I have Flux item center, justify center, right? So no.
Yeah, I would take item center off.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
interesting.
Yeah, and then if you want to center individual things, like you could either use text center for the top two, or you could put them inside of a div, or I guess you could do like self center maybe, or align self center. I think self center. I don't know. You could release a date picker for now that is just styled like Flux, nothing special. So tell me, chat, is a date picker that you just select a single date useful? Because why wouldn't you just do input type date? That's what I'm kind of struggling with. But hit me. I want to know. I need to know. Kendo UI for Angular date picker. Thank you for the link. Appreciate that. Yes. Yes, style date picker. Browser one looks like crap. Okay, so people want a date picker because the browser one looks like crap. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know front end as well, is that every time you want to use a date picker, use the one that comes with a browser, because that's the only one it works, right? Dates are complicated, right, Caleb?
Very complicated.
Very complicated, yeah.
Very complicated.
So, Caleb, tell me something. What is the general feedback you got from people who are already using Flux? Because Flux is out already for, let's say, 2 months, 3 months perhaps?
Yeah, I think like 3 months now, maybe.
Yeah, what's the general feedback you have from people already using it? I'm going to tell you my feedback, okay?
Yeah.
My 1 hour feedback is that it really just works. You know, I'm not an advanced user, as you can see, but for the type of user I am, it really just works. You know, everything is like perfectly spaced. You know, I don't have to worry about, you know, things not having the correct padding. Every time I use something like size, things just fit all together. So I can tell you that my very early experience feels very much, I like it, you know, I like it.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit CN as well for JavaScript, where things just click, and you know what I mean? So congratulations. But what is the feedback you got from other people?
Yeah, I think, well, initially everybody was pissed about the price. So there's that. But once everybody got over that, then I guess the feedback is, it's like it works. It's plug and play in the way that you're using it right now. But the things that I'm hearing the most is, okay, it started out as like Flux is incomplete because it didn't have a rich text editor, it didn't have a date picker, and it doesn't have theming or charts. Now we have a rich text editor. We're about to get theming. So there's basically, those are the 4 things that I thought, like Catalyst doesn't have that stuff. ShadCN has some of those things, but they're just other libraries. And a lot of other like Daisy UI, like a ton of people use Daisy. Daisy doesn't have any of that stuff. So it's like I didn't think people would say, well, this thing is incomplete. I thought that they'd be like, this is great. It has everything you would need. Now I'll implement that other stuff myself. But I think I'm totally wrong about that. And people expect Flux to be the everything thing. Like it has to have everything that you would need in an app. And until that's done, I'm always going to get people saying it's incomplete. So that's my current. I just decided, like, okay, we got to do it. We got to tackle the big beasts.
Right.
We got to do it in the cleanest way we can possibly do it. But yeah, that is the part that I'm not trying to like dog on other UI libraries, but it's like when people say stuff like that, it's like, go check out these other libraries. Like we pretty much try to take everything we tackle, we try to do it as best as we possibly can, from design to the JavaScript portions to the API. Like we stress about every detail and we try to make everything as good as possible. And then there's certain things that's like with a date picker off the shelf, we can't maintain that level of good, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't want to sacrifice that, but I might have to. But yeah, I mean the feedback has been mixed. It's a lot of like, well, this is way better than me doing it myself. But you know, they need more documentation, more examples, and more components. That's what I'm hearing. So
yeah, and you say that some people complain about the price. Something that people really have to understand is that when you are buying this stuff from a content creator and a framework creator like yourself, you are not only buying Flux, but also buying the maintainability of Livewire, the ecosystem itself, right? They are making possible that guys like you continue to work for free on Livewire. So, you know, so that's what people have to think about. Like, they are not only getting Flux, they are getting Caleb working on Livewire and making sure the project, you know, lives for the next 10 years or more even, you know? All right, so I see. So your plan is continue to kind of listening to that feedback and having some more components, you know, available that people, you know, might need in apps. So from the components I have used today, you know, I've used a lot of components already, I feel like, but from the components I have used today, what do you think is the one that you probably would like to showcase today that we didn't have the chance?
We didn't have the chance. Well, we didn't do modals, but whatever, they're modals. They work and I like them, but you know, it's a modal. You know, I like the thing I like about toasts is you can trigger them from the server. So that's like, I like that experience.
So before we go to toasts, a modal is basically having two components. We have the trigger. So I could imagine this being my edit button potentially, right? My edit to do, which would be inside of this. And every time I click on something inside of this given trigger, it will basically show up this modal, which can live within my component or not. It can be just a regular component by itself. But
I think that's true. I'm trying to think if that's true. I think that is true. That modal could live anywhere in your app.
Yeah. So this, and then this will show up because you also have like, oh, I can use Flux addings and Flux sub adding to literally just, you know, compose my, in this little cross right here will be on the right. Nice. And you were saying that toasts, I want to try toasts, man. I want to try toasts. I want to try toasts right now.
You gotta try toasts.
I gotta try toasts, man. So I'm gonna go to my app, you know, my app loyal thing, and I'm gonna put this next to my Flux scripts. Feel free to take a question or two if you want to. Meanwhile,
what does single project mean in pricing? People asking about licensing stuff. Can I only require it in one Laravel project and that's it? Sorry, Caleb, what this thing? Yeah. So yeah, single project pricing means you, it's one project. So whatever that means for you. If it's your side project, that's the side project. Yeah, that's just the way the license is. I guess like it's not as good for side projects in that way, but it would be too hard to make like a license that says, well, it's like only for production, because there's a lot of blurry lines of what is production, because maybe you're working at a startup and you have plenty of funds. You're like, oh, well, I can just, you know, use this single project, I don't know, for like 50 apps and I don't know, and like 10 of them are in stage. So yes, it's just per project for single, but that's why we made the unlimited like proportionally affordable and exist. We didn't ship with unlimited at all, but so it's just like if you can afford the unlimited, then you don't have to think about it. But yeah, for now it's just single project. But maybe, yeah, that's the answer. What else? Can we get a chat discount? If it was easy to do, yeah, hit up support at fluxui.dev and Josh Hanley, who's in the chat, he'll give you a discount. Just say Caleb sent you and he will give you a discount. So yeah. Let's see. Safari blending its header with the top of the site. Okay. What else, people? I mean, buttons within toasts. is you can interrupt me when you want. I'm just reading more stuff.
Oh, I have my little toast right here.
Got the toasts.
We got to get a toast. Yeah, this is cool though, right? Just right here. Goodbye to do. Oh yeah.
Yep. Got the toast.
That's not bad.
And you can make them like success and danger and whatever, but I just like that it's that you don't have to like worry about. I don't know. It feels clean that you can.
Did I just guess at the API? It's literally just change success, or
I honestly don't even know.
Well, I will let you know. So it's definitely not success. It's a danger.
Let's try it.
Okay. Oh no, it's probably like
the Flux toast. It's probably type. It's probably a parameter.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably a parameter, and it's probably type colon. That's what I'm guessing. Type colon. Success.
Apologize. Give me a second. Okay. You said what? Yeah.
Oh, it's variant danger. So you do variant colon success or danger, whatever you do.
Like this.
So sorry. No, it's maybe. I don't know.
So probably, this returns null.
No,
so
probably not. Just do it as a named param.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. There we go. Now we have dangers. Just out of curiosity, are these toasts customizable if I want them to, be different and appear somewhere else?
Yeah. So you put toast wherever you put Flux toast. If you go there, you can add a param, like an attribute, like I think toast, I think position. So maybe do like position top. Try that. See what that does.
Okay,
yeah, top
go
left.
to top left. Okay.
If you wanted top right, I think it would be top space right. I think just space. I doubt that I made it hyphen right, but I don't know.
Ooh.
There you go.
You guys watching this? Quite cool, huh? All right. So you would say that toasts and modals are actually some of the cool stuff you have here that we haven't seen, right? I see tables, I see tabs, radio buttons as well.
Yeah, the component that took the most work by far is the select. There's a combo box in select as well, but everything select related took 50 times more than anything else.
I mean, apps are about selectors and radio buttons, so
check out context. People always like that.
Oh my god, every time I read this word, it reminds me of use context in React, which I will never understand, man. It's just crazy. Anyways, you were saying?
Right click, and then you get a context menu.
Oh, not bad.
So yeah. Yep. I mean, the drop down menu, I don't know. I like them all. I like all the components.
All right. This looks cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So I see.
Ooh, we got radio cards now. Check out the radio cards real quick. Go to radio. I just like the design of them, and they're really flexible. And it's a really like composable API. But
so if I go to do create, and potentially I have, and potentially I don't like the switch, let's say, okay. So I want, private, and private, which will have the value 0, and public the value 1. Can I do this, little Caleb Porzio? Let's see.
Yeah, this is a good question. I can show you how I would do it, but I want to see what you do.
Well, I would do this.
Yeah, let's see if it works. I kind of doubt it.
So the value didn't actually select automatically, because basically on the component, I'm like, the state is false by default, which is not exactly equals to 0,
Right. So do wire model dot boolean. And then let's just try this. If this doesn't work, you have to do value true and value false. But let's see if this works. Just refresh.
I don't think it does, no.
All right, yeah, do value equals true and value equals false.
Actually, it's false and then true.
Yeah.
Do I still leave this, or?
Yep. Yeah. So that's basically going to convert the strings into actual booleans for comparison. So yeah.
So this will be
and now you can
private to do, right? And then I create private. Okay.
But
And I
change
go
radio to variant cards, and that's what I'm talking about.
right here. Variant what?
Card, maybe?
Heard?
Cards?
Oh,
Try
cards.
cards. CARDS. Okay. Yeah, nice. I mean, they look better when you have like extra text and stuff, but yeah, you get it.
I like them. I like them like this.
You
Okay.
could do vertical and make the width smaller, and then it would look like nicer. But whatever.
To be honest, I love them like this.
Great.
Yeah. This is pure gold, dude. You know, congratulations by Flux, because I feel like it's truly something I would use. You know, so Caleb, I asked you for a license for the stream.
Yeah.
I am allowed to use the license now for some
Yeah.
streamings on
Oh
this.
yeah, yeah.
I
Gifted.
am.
Yes.
Thanks, man. Dude, I want to personally thank you for coming to this stream and, making this stream so awesome. It's a
Yeah, dude, thanks
privilege
for
to
having me.
have you in this stream, and I'm pretty sure we got more than 100 viewers across Twitch and YouTube. So, people were having fun with you, and they love Livewire, they love Flux. I just know that. And if I have like a top 10 questions made on stream, the first one would be, what do you recommend me as a framework for Laravel? Livewire or Inertia? I get this question so many times, dude.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to answer because, both are great. Like, both just work. I can get stuff done so easily with both Livewire and both Inertia. However, undeniably, I think Flux now put things in another level because ShadCN with React and everything is not as easy to use as this thing,
Yeah, that's my goal. Basically, like Inertia is a gateway to React, so I don't really think of it as like Inertia versus like Livewire. Although it is like you can, but it's really like, do you want to use the like simpler PHP oriented thing, or do you want to go full JavaScript?
Yeah.
And React is so difficult. Like it's its own full life of mastery, as you know.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Now I know, but it took me a while, yeah. But now
massive
I know.
pit of like things to learn and nuances to understand, and that's fine, and that is incredibly powerful. You could make Facebook with it. You can do crazy things. My goal is to keep making Livewire, Alpine Flux, like these tools, more and more and more and more capable, so that it basically that, like, if your app is really really simple, from Livewire's inception, it made a lot of sense just use Livewire. But then it'd be a little beyond simple. The Livewire couldn't like keep up. So then we added stuff and now it can keep up. And so basically that's my whole mission, is like, just keep clawing at the features and the use cases and the design and the components, so that we have a world where it's a very slim little sliver at the top where you go, oh, I need like offline data mode native, I should use React, so that's that, whatever. But yeah, Inertia versus Livewire, the answer. Come on.
Yeah, I have used, I'm gonna be honest, I have used it professionally. A huge app on Livewire, as you may have seen on Pinkery, and a huge app,
right? Yeah, you've really gone to the depths with it.
Yeah, and now I'm developing cloud using Inertia and React. And I can tell you that I don't know if anyone is listening to this, probably more than 100 people, but I feel like Inertia 2, I'm going to put it better. I feel like Inertia 1 was kind of broken almost for real apps. There were so many little bugs here and there that it was not really possible to do some things. And Inertia 2 is a little bit better. With Livewire, I didn't have any trouble, any trouble really on Pinkery, except the fact that I didn't have a components library, and now I do.
Yeah, you have, right. And that was huge. That was a huge missing piece.
Yeah.
Is like, Livewire is easy until you need a custom select, and then it's like, well, what do you do? And same thing you would do in React is like, you're not going to build your own custom select. You import a library, but the ecosystem's so much smaller that it just didn't exist. So that's the goal, is to, that's a big shortcoming that we're looking to solve. And yeah.
All right, Jude, thank you so much for coming today. I think the stream was a blast. I had a blast, and I cannot wait to use this stuff. One thing cool about this is that all the Flux components are like on the vendor stuff. So I can literally build the app on stream and not like leak everything. I can just literally chill on this.
You can, right. I know. That's so nice. You can just put it open source, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right,
Sweet.
dude. Thank you so much. Thanks for being so much time with us today. You know, I told you the stream would be 1 hour, and I think it was almost 2 hours.
No, you said an hour and a half to 2. And, so I
I
planned
did.
for it.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right,
No,
thanks for
good.
coming. You know, chat, thank you so much for being on that side. Caleb, I'll let you go because I want to have a chat here with my people, my folks.
Yep.
But thank you
dig
so
it.
much, dude. And see you next time, okay?
All right. See you next time.
All right,
Peace out,
bye.
Nuno. See you, buddy.
Wow, chat, that was a hell of a stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you guys saw this stuff? Flux is really so much next level. You guys did, it is unbelievably cool. I'm gonna be honest, I was so mind blown by stuff like searchable, you know, and literally just being able to pass a variant to switch from a regular select to a list box. And one of the things that surprised me the most as well was the fact that when we were working on the to-do create, I could literally just chain all of these components and everything would just fit together. Unbelievably cool. Yeah, chat, by the way, I didn't read too much today of the chat, but I want to personally thank you to Broco for the subscription on Twitch. By the way, I just opened subscriptions on Twitch and YouTube members if you want to, you know, get early access to my videos on YouTube. But also Twitch subscriptions for everyone who wish, you know, to support my work on Twitch. Again, I'm streaming every single day at 9 p.m. UTC, and now we have Twitch subscriptions, which is the way you can financially support my work here. And Broco, you are awesome, by the way. Broco just literally gifted 5 subscriptions for, you know, for the audience. So thank you so much for your support, dude. Yeah, man, I'm so pumped about Flux, man. Oh my god. Can you guys imagine how many apps we are going to be able to build on stream literally by using all of this stuff? Because I don't have to worry about classes on Tailwind, which is pretty cool. Jonas is saying, you are now full stack Nuno. Let's go. Yes, I am. Broker is saying, I love your work, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your support, dude. I really appreciate you are able to, you know, subscribe my work here. Caleb was saying, thanks everyone, gonna grab some food, peace out. Yo, dude, thank you so much for coming. This stream was a totally blast. We eat all-time records here on Twitch, so thank you so much, dude. Yo, everyone in the chat, say thanks to Caleb Porzio, okay? You guys need to also say thanks to him on Twitter, you know, to basically him having two spare hours to come here to the chat and basically being here with us, showcasing everything we have seen on Flux. I think it was a very cool stream. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. Yo, I'm seeing some familiar faces again on the chat. Mateus Junges, he is here again. Peak and Flow is here again. Josh as well. Oh my god. Jonas is here as well. Gustavo, I've seen you were here as well. Oh my god, just so nice to see everyone. Dan Guzman is asking, if you have 3G and chance value on statues, what happens? So previously during the live stream, I actually added the sleep 10, if I believe. Yeah, sleep 10, which basically triggered a reload. So my feeling is that Caleb, because it takes a lot of attention to the details, basically he added some loading states to all of these components, which is quite cool in my opinion. So I assume like the buttons and everything is kind of the same thing. Michael Dorinda is saying, love your energy on these streams, Dudu. And I love you, Michael, man. Laracon AU was one of my favorite conferences ever. I had so much fun, and I cannot wait to be in Australia again. Nunef Silva is saying, love emoji. Goofball Guinness is saying, Flux looks really cool. Thank you, Caleb and Nuno. Well, thanks, Caleb. I didn't touch on Flux, okay? I just basically, you know, made a small live stream on it. But I am excited, man. I cannot wait to try this on the real project. Sifriers is saying, hope you'll make Flux, YouTube videos. Yeah, man. So basically, every time I finish a live stream, I will try to compile down all the highlights of that stream. And I feel on this live stream, we are going to have a lot of highlights, especially around the things that just work. Some of the stuff that really surprised me today. I'm gonna here just, you know, close this and just maybe make all of this bigger. Some of the stuff that really surprised me here is that we are able to literally go from a radio button to literally, you know, a card selector just by providing a variant. You know, that stuff was super surprising. Just basically just come here, provide the variant, bam, we have this like totally different already. And this search is also unbelievably cool. So basically, just by providing the attribute searchable, we can have literally this thing being searchable. And we can also customize the colors here. Oh my God. So many cool stuff. Unbelievably cool. In the we didn't talk too much about it, but also like the header in the sidebar was like super easy to put in place. Really cool stuff, chat. Really, really, really cool stuff. What do we have here? Her tone Twitch is asking me, Nuno, now you recommend Vue or Inertia to work, Vue or React to work with Inertia after your work on Laravel Cloud? Well, within Inertia, I recommend you to use React because of the ecosystem, basically, you know. Today, if you know React, you can use a lot of component libraries, which are kind of close to what Flux is providing here for Livewire. But Flux is made by a Laravel person, so the attention to the detail is literally on a different level, in my opinion. But really cool stuff here from Caleb. Luis Oliver is saying, I learned a lot with Caleb. If I could develop a solution to identify people in Brazil, it's because lessons that I took in the screencast by Livewire. Yeah, so I know that Caleb provides videos on Livewire, so be sure to go to, you know, livewire.laravel.com to actually access those screencasts on Livewire. Guzman is saying, but yeah, it shouldn't take long. It's just a select. That's why I don't like Livewire too much. I prefer Inertia React. Yeah, I mean, you know, something that people need to understand is the pain tolerance of everyone changes, you know, a little bit from the people. Sometimes people don't want to actually have to deal with React, you know what I mean? Like literally have to go through that process of learning React, learning Inertia, and learning all of that. They want to stay on the comfort zone of PHP, and for that, Livewire is absolutely perfect. Also, like in terms of lines of code, you have to write way less with Livewire. Really cool stuff. Trimedo is saying, talking of Laracon, which is the one to visit? So I love all Laracons. Personally, I recommend you to go to the Laracon you haven't been already. You know what I mean? So, for example, for me, this year, for example, I have Laracon India, I have Laracon EU. So I have been like 3-4 times in Laracon EU. So I'm going to go to Laracon India. But you can choose the one you like the best, you know? Laracon EU is pretty cool. The Laracon EU from Michael Dorinda. So I have been there once, and I loved Sydney, beautiful city. And I love the ambience, basically. You know, the company, everyone was super nice to me and had a lot of fun. Bruco is saying, I have been using Inertia for some projects, and Nick, it just saves you a lot of work. Yeah, Inertia, I mean, if you want to use React, you need to use it through Inertia, that's for sure. I work a lot with React, and it feels really easy. Yeah, for sure. Like, if you use React or Vue, you need to use Inertia in between, because otherwise it will be a fucking nightmare, you know? Absolutely. Adrian is saying, I don't want to have 2 test suites. That's a good point. That's a good point Adrian is making here. Actually, a very good point. So basically, you know, if you choose, I mean, make this a little bit bigger. If you choose Livewire, you can literally test all the Livewire UI using regular PHP Laravel testing, you know? So you can do literally like Livewire test, and then you provide like the to-do. We probably should do that one day here on stream, but you can do like, you know, a to-do list let's say to-do create actually. So you can do stuff like when I set the content to whatever, and then I call create, I actually expect the model to be in a database. So this type of stuff you are seeing right here is not as simple when using Inertia. And, you know, using potentially a React stack. So this is something you need to be aware of, okay? So, by the way, if any of you on the stream don't know me, my name is Nuno, Laravel, PHP developer, and everything in between. Today, we had a stream about Livewire Flux, which is a front-end technology within the Laravel space. And I'm live streaming every single day at 9 p.m. on Twitch. So give me a follow and a subscription if you can, because it really supports my work. But also, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can follow my work there as well. I'm publishing videos every single day at 1 p.m. And if you want to get access to those videos one day before, you can join me as a YouTube member. Mateus is saying, being in both US and EU, both are really nice. Yeah, all Laracons are fun, you know. You are the one that will make the experience unforgettable. You need to be open-minded. Like, if you go to a Laracon, you need to be willing to speak with people and literally just send a message to someone and say, can I go meet you for having a drink or for having a coffee? Can I go speak with you during the conference? And literally, you know, it's not easy for everyone, and I do get that. You know, not everyone is an extrovert like I am, for example, but if you are, you know, even if you are a little bit introvert, you need to go an extra mile in yourself and literally just try to speak with people, because the network will make the conference for you. I can promise you that. Everton is saying, I love Livewire and Flux so much that I cannot code without it anymore. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. After what I've seen today, I truly feel you. Broke is saying, what is the plugin you use for the dates in the sidebar? So you mean like the dates on the sidebar? Oh, you mean like this little thing right here? I have no idea. I just use what comes by default with PHP Storm. I think this is material theme potentially, but I don't think I'm using anything special really. This is PHP Storm, by the way. It's not VS Code or whatever. Dudes, I want to personally thank you for being today on this live stream. And yeah, just keep counting on more live streams in the future. During the week, we are going to have more live streams. And I'm proud to announce that we are going to have a new guest next week, okay? I won't tell you who is it. I won't tell you who is the guy, but he's a console pro, okay? He's a console pro and makes like two UIs like a pro, okay? So we are going to have a new guest next week, next Monday, okay? Monday may become the day of the guests. I don't know yet, but it will be next Monday. We are going to have a new guest here on the stream, okay? So yeah, Chad, that was awesome, man. Feeling so energized about this Flux deal that I just want to code with it. Anyways, thank you so much for being on that side. Tomorrow stream at 9 p.m., remember? And YouTube video at 1 p.m. So thank you so much, dudes. And see you all tomorrow. Peace out.